WhatsApp is the show that runs Monday through Fridays, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. We're currently streaming live on Facebook. Head on to Facebook and search at Galaxy Television. Click on it, go to the search space, put WhatsApp. You'll see WhatsApp is live, and then of course you can watch us. For those who are privy to iPhones or Android phones, is the iOS store or Google Play Store. So head on there as well and download the Galaxy Television mobile app. This will help you watch us from the comfort of your private jets, your houses, your churches, anywhere you want to watch us from, your kitchen, anywhere. You're in a meeting and you quickly want to see what WhatsApp is all about. Not only that, we have different programs across the board, so you guys should head on there and enjoy exciting programs. Streaming live on YouTube as well, Galaxy TV Nigeria. Head on there, click, it's the same thing. You see WhatsApp is live. Just watch exciting programs. We got you guys. Start times, decoder, it's 110110. So head on there and watch exciting programs as well. Ladies and gentlemen, with all the joy and goodness and sweetness and all the demure tactics we want to use, everything in my heart, I'm feeling very excited this morning. Help me welcome to the studios this morning, Annie Daymar. Welcome. Good morning, my darling. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Good morning.
I love your smile.
Can you hear me?
Smile for me again. I love your smile. I love your smile. Smile for me again. You look really good. So welcome again and good morning to you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, it took me a lot to have this interview with Annie Daymar, because this woman is one hard woman to catch. I know what I went through to be able to have this interview with you. And I'm excited about your work and music. But first off, let's tell the viewers about who you are and the kind of music you do. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Annie Daymar is a rising R&B soul artist from the culturally rich city of Jos, Plateau State, Nigeria, where music is not just a sound but a heartbeat. Known for crafty music for the soul, Annie's sound blends emotionally, honestly, smooth melodies and spiritual depth to create songs that linger long after the last note fades. Moving on, born into a world where gospel and soul harmonies fill the air, Annie first found her voice in the choir. Music became a sanctuary, an intimate space to process emotion, express truth, and connect deeply with others. Inspired by iconic voices like Nina Simone, Adele, Jonathan McReynolds, who's my favorite, and of course Thames, Annie weaves vulnerability into strength, giving her sound a timeless quality. Her talent has not gone unnoticed. She was spotlighted by influential platforms like Accountability's Lab Voice to Rap Project and Quick Teller's Bars and Notes, further solidifying her place as one of the most promising new voices in Nigerian soul. Annie's growing discography includes the soulful singles Ghosting that was out in August 2024, Free November 2024, and the heartfelt collaboration Next to You with Sunflower Forum and Alicia Jane, released in February 2025. She also serves as the head vocalist in the experimental Amelie project, where she brings emotion depth to songs like Jejely and Annie's Blues, in collaboration with German artist Andreas Boop and of course friends. Currently, Annie is gearing up to release her debut EP, a soul-stirring narrative told through sound, exploring themes of love, growth, and purpose. Her music isn't just art, it's a mission to uplift, inspire, and shine a light on the creative brilliance of just audiences around the world. With an unwavering voice, a clear vision, and a heart rooted in authenticity, Annie Daymar is set to leave an incredible mark on the soul music landscape in Nigeria and beyond. And it is with all the joy in our heart that we say we are happy to have someone as beautiful as this on this show this morning. So we are going to be taking our time to talk about her, and she, by the special grace of God, will be giving us all we need to know about her music and her lifestyle. So yes, welcome back to the building, Annie Daymar. Now Annie is in the building, guys, so we're going to ask, first things first, all right? If Your vibe today was a song from your playlist. If your vibe today was a song today from your playlist, what would it be?
Free Mind by Thames.
Why? Explain further.
I mean, like Nigeria is crazy right now, and as an adult, you be overthinking things and wondering how things will work out for you. And then this time, I don't want to stress about anything. Is free mind. God is in control, so I'm good.
Interesting. Now, Annie, you sing a brand of music that touches my heart. I'm an R&B fan. I'm a fan of R&B and soul music. Now, you catch me if anybody wants to catch me like this, it's with soul music. Now, listening to the kind of music you do, I really, really enjoy it. That's why I'm a huge fan of the kind of work and music you put out, by the way. So I'm saying this out. I'm your biggest fan right now. Now, you call your music, especially the ones you do for the soul. But let's be real. When was the last time your soul needed a playlist to cry to? You know, sometimes we do all this we do for everybody else, but we don't do stuff for ourselves. And sometimes it's the darnest thing, if you ask me. So when was the last time you soul needed a playlist to cry to? When last was that?
Honestly, I wouldn't say I always need something to cry to, because I'd rather listen to music than watch a movie or read a book. So every mood. So even if I'm not crying, I'm listening to R&B or something soulful. If it's not that, I'm listening to house music or I'm a piano. Just something that gets me going. So it doesn't necessarily make no music that necessarily makes me cry. As far as I'm alive and well and I'm moving around in a day, I'm listening to music. Whether I'm going to cry, whether I'm happy, music from beginning to the end of the day.
Touche. I love that. Now, you describe in your bio ghosting as your true introduction. Now, what about that track rather made you feel like your real debut? Now, for some people, your first song usually is the one that is closer to your heart or closest to your heart. But for you, ghosting feels like the one that had your true introduction. So, what about that track made you feel like your real debut? What about it?
I think one of the reasons why it felt like a true introduction is because it's a totally different sound. It has a fusion of soul and Afrobeat. It's different. I wanted to use it to make a mark. Okay, this is me. I sound different from every other person that you listen to, right? And then the song is part of a story, like my upcoming EP. So I'm putting it out according to how I think the story should be told before the EP comes together. Yeah, so the ghosting is a song about a girl that is looking for love in the wrong places. Like you just want to say that you are dating, you're with this guy, and no matter what is happening, you're just going to stay there just because you want to say that you are in a relationship.
All right. Now, Annie, from what you just talked about, I had relationship there. Now, what would you say if ghosting was about that? What would you say? What advice would you give to a lady who is in a relationship but doesn't know her way, and she's just there because of what people will say? Maybe in a relationship, for example, the celebrated case that's happening right now between Cassie and Puff Daddy and the state. Now, Cassie is a witness, and Cassie has been there talking about the strife, a whole lot of things that she faced. Now, she was in that relationship because she was forced to. She could not leave just like that because of the kind of authority Didi had on her. Now, you as a voice right now for the voiceless, you're speaking so much with so much energy, and your song Ghosting is about a woman or a lady who's in a relationship where it feels like her thoughts are not taken into cognizance. What does Annie, or what would Annie say to that type of woman who's going through a relationship like that and wants to leave but doesn't know how to?
Honestly, first off, you know this saying when they say you should know your words. I think we say it and we don't say it like we should mean it. Like we don't say it to mean it. We just say it because, like, for every relationship in life, there are always signs, right? So using the case that you used about Cassie and Didi, I mean, you would have seen signs before now for you to know that okay, it's time for me to leave. But then sometimes we're truly blinded by love and we don't want to leave. We're like, oh no, I'll leave tomorrow. Things will change. And then it keeps getting worse. And before you know it, your self-esteem is going down. You can't ask yourself questions again. You're just going with the flow and you want to settle for less. I don't think anybody should be settling for less.
That's a very good one. Now, before we go on a quick break, I'll ask you. Joss has bettered some iconic talents. You have Mi, you have Jesse Jags, Jagger, you have Ice Springs. I know these people. You have Jeremiah Gang, who's a very huge friend, big friend of mine. So many people, so many people. And now there's Annie Daymar. Yes. What do you think is about that city that just breeds so much soul? You guys bring the best of the best music. So what's it about Joss that just breeds soul? What's that special thing you guys have there?
I mean, if you've been to Josh, you can see how beautiful the place is, the mountains, everything is just beautiful. When you go outside and you breathe the fresh air that we are breathing here, I mean, everything will be top notch. Don't you get? Like, we are so calm and peaceful. I know people think that we're killing each other and just and all of that. No, that's not what's happening here. A lot is happening, and I can't wait for Nigeria and the world to fix their mind and put their attention here because we have the best creatives in Nigeria. I'm not even joking about that.
All right, so quickly, money, money, fame, money, fame. You have to choose one, and why? Pick between money and fame. See my hands, oh, Annie. Money, fame. You have to pick only one, and tell us why.
I'm going to pick money.
Woman, oh, Biri, I knew you would pick money. See your nose. I knew you would pick money. Why? Okay, tell me why did you pick money?
I can have fame and be broke, right? I can have fame and be broke. And imagine you being a famous person and people see you on the street. They're like, I beg, and you do me 2K. You don't even have 2K to give them. Do you understand? I'd rather be a low-key person and still be able to help people around, help my family, do good for myself. And with money and with the kind of things I do, like music, for example, I can become popular because I know that I'm talented. And if I have money to fund everything, I will still get fame. So why not money before fame?
Thank you for that one. All right, quickly, Ali. Before we continue this very beautiful discussion, I think we do have to go on a quick watch and listen to something from you. All right, so let's go do that, and then we'll be right back. Welcome back. It is Friday today, so yes, thank God it's Friday. Those of you are going to go for one bay. Let's know where you're going to. Those of you are going to club. Those of you are going to party. Those of you are going to who'll be going for movie premieres. Those of you who'll be going for night vigil, whatever it is, anywhere that music entertainment is. I feel like everybody should just go and have fun. You get? So yes, it's okay to enjoy yourselves. Now, the song you just listened to and watched watched and listened to is titled Jejeli and it's by Annie Daymar. So Annie, I want you to tell us about that song. Who did you sing this song for? This Jejeli that we just heard, that very beautiful song, good vocals. I loved it totally. In fact, it was when I want to propose to the woman I will marry. That's the song I'll use. That's what they play in the background. This particular song. So yes, who was the song for? What's the target audience for this song?
Honestly, I didn't have anybody in mind when I wrote the song, but I wrote it for people in love. Like you said, you use it to propose to the woman you want to marry. So I think I did a good job.
Don't take my word for it though, but yes, when I'm ready to get married, I want to propose. That's the song I'll use. Anyway, back to talking with you. You blend gospel, jazz, Afrobeats, and even funk. All right. Who told you you could do all that and still make it sound like Sunday morning and Saturday night at the same time?
God, my playlist. I mean, apart from singing about love, life experiences, and everything that's happening in my surrounding, I still want to always portray the facts that, I mean, I believe in Jesus and all of that. And then plus, I grew up in the choir, and I've always had like influences from the black church singers, them Karen Clarkshed and the rest of them, and mixing with Nina Simone. And growing up, I mostly watched movies like Fighting Temptation, Dream Girls. I mostly scored songs from there. So I always tapped from those very big artists.
So yes, aside from being a church girl, all right, it says that you make your own outfits. So you are your own fashionista. You make your outfits yourself. If your next EP were a fashion line, so listen, if your next EP or album was a fashion line, all right, what would it be called? And then what's your signature look?
If my next EP was a fashion line, I'll call it Soul Skin or Soul Tease or something like that. And
Yes.
to describe my fashion sense, I would say it's mostly experimental because every day, I'm always trying to whip up something, change my look, do something unique. I like to look different from everybody on a normal day. So if we're going to describe my fashion style, we're still going to put me, if you want to really box me in one place, we'll put me in the Alte, category. But I'm still me. I like to blend different things and just look like me.
All right, let's get very personal now. Give us or give me rather three things about Annie that your fans don't know about that you wish they knew. Three distinctive things about you that your fans don't know about you, but you would want them to know. Just three.
Okay. When people see me online and outside, most people think that I'm not I'm proud. I don't know how to explain. And I think it's because most of the time when they see me on Instagram, I'm shorter than I actually look. I'm very tall. And then when they see me, they're like, this girl is too serious. But on the other side, I play too much. Like I want them to know that I'm that very jovial and playful person. So they don't have to think too much about it. Yes. And what else will I want them to know about me? Honestly, I'm just a girl that is trying to figure life out just like everybody else. And I'll advise everybody to be kind, be kind, be kind. Like not just to me, but to everyone out there. Because one thing I've noticed these days is how people just go about saying stuff online, like talking about your looks, your body, and all of that. And you don't even know that you're hurting somebody, making somebody go to their room to cry. Like, sorry for a digression, but it just came to my mind and I dare to say it. Just be kind.
Yes, I support every inch and ounce of everything you've breathed out of your mouth today. I truly support it. Be kind. That's a very good one. Now, Annie, I'm going to ask you this very personal question. What's that one song that saved your life? Now, for me, I have two. I have two songs. Now, the first one is we fit together, and it's by a group called Old Town. The title of that song is We Fit Together. It's by Old Town, a group that was brought out in 1998, very long time ago. Now that's one of the sweetest songs ever made. And then the other one is titled What If by Daymar. If you know soul music a lot, you know Daymar. And then Daymar brought out the song What If. You know, it's a very beautiful song. So those two songs saved my life because they came out 1998. That was when my mom left for the United States. And then What If came sometime after that, when I was entering 100 level, I think in 2002 or 2003 or something. Yes. So that was when, you know, music was still music for me, when I was enjoying good music, not the one we have here. Take banana to you go you. Take banana to you go you. Take banana to, how many banana? We be monkey? No. So those two songs actually helped change my life and shaped me. Now, for you, what's that particular song, or what songs saved your life, if we had to put it in that context?
Honestly, if we're going to, if we say songs, we're not going to leave this call today, right? Because I'm very big on music. But one song that's very personal to me, even though it is a very new song, is my song Free. Like, the beginning of the song says, I see clearly now. My vision was in retro. I could not see the red flags, but I just want to spread my wings and fly. You know, when you feel like you've been limited, you just want to move ahead. And then, like, no, I'm going to do what it takes to leave this stage of my life and go to the next. So, like, I'm a bird that just wants to fly to, like, reach my peak, right? Then, I don't know what song to pick next, but I'll pick Blessings by Angel. I don't know if you know that song. The very popular part of that song says, why am I stressing? I better count my blessings. Life could have been more deadly. Yeah, as the song says, that song. It goes on and on. We have Peace of Mind by Lauryn Hill. Like, there's a long list of songs, and like I said, we will not live here today. But let's go with these three songs.
All right. Before you give us one last one, is it possible for us to hear something from Annie? Maybe like a song. I'm dying to know what your voice feels like one-on-one. So, is it possible for Annie to sing for us?
I mean, Annie is here.
I'd like to hear something from Annie.
Wanna spread my wings and fly, and fly. Wanna spread my wings and fly. I wanna spread my wings and fly. Oh, I'm free. I'm free.
Oh, Sapepa. Truly, I love that. You have a very, 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 very sweet voice. I love that. So, you know, there are some people that you play their song and you hear their voice. It's not the same thing. You know, they've edited Shege out of the voice. But this is beautiful. Thank you so much for putting smiles on my face this morning. So thank you. Now, finally, as we wrap up the show, Annie, right now, Annie Daymar, there's a whole generation of young creatives who feel too different to fit in. All right, the whole young generation, they feel, how are we going to do this? Are you sure this is going to work? Is this going to happen? Now, they feel too different to fit in. What's your soul to soul advice for this kind of people? What would you say to them?
Honestly, I would say, as far as it is for a good cause, why are you trying to fit in? Maybe the world needs something new. Like, you think that, because I think one thing that limits us these days, we feel like there's a Bible, like a Bible of life or of how things have been done before, and we cannot do them our own way. Like I said, as far as it is for a good cause. I mean, at some point, we're using lanterns until someone invented rechargeables. We're using stove until someone invented gas cooker. We're using firewood. Like, from there, it goes on and on. If we're going to keep putting ourselves in a box, we're going to keep having the same thing. But then why not try something new? That thing that you want to do, that you are scared of, or what you're about that I feel like is not normal. Maybe you're like that because you are going to take us somewhere tomorrow. As far as it's for a good cause, just keep being yourself and you will make it through. This is also for me too.
Quickly, as we wrap up, Annie, what's your favorite food to cook and eat?
Spaghetti.
That's mine too. I knew there was something about
Serious.
you. I just knew. But anyway, quickly give us your social media handles so we can follow you, and then where and how we can stream your songs.
I'm Annie Daymar on all social media platforms, ANNIEDAYMAR, and also on all streaming platforms. I'm also Annie Daymar, ANNIEDAYMAR. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for honoring us, honoring WhatsApp, honoring myself orally. Thank you for this opportunity to showcase your style, your voice, your music. We didn't talk about so many things, but that's because time was against us. But I'm hoping anytime I call on you, we get to vibe more and talk more. And anytime you're in Lagos, Nigeria, holla at your boy. I got something for you. All right, keep doing amazing music. On behalf of WhatsApp, myself, just know that you are loved, and we're going to stream aggressively so that we can download everything you have on there. Follow you on Instagram and every other places. Keep doing all you do. We love you now. We love you forever and always. Thank you so much for this interview.